With the GTA real estate market booming, many are considering good investment properties. Joining us from KAPS Realty Group is owner and founder Puja Aggarwal. I understand KAPS Realty has been helping real estate investors for the last 15 years, and one of your main specialties is pre-construction properties. It's so great to have you on the show to talk about this. Tell us, what is a pre-construction property?
Thank you so much, Michelle. A pre-construction property is basically when you're purchasing a property before it's even built. So before you even start seeing any construction on the ground or even any signage indicating that a community is coming up, this is when builders start to sell these projects. And it can be anything from a condo, a townhome, a detached home, or a commercial unit.
What type of investors would pre-construction properties be the right fit for?
So pre-construction properties would be the right fit for two types of investors. One, those that don't want to put a full or big amount of deposit down, because typically pre-construction properties do require a 15 to 20% deposit, but the beauty is you don't have to pay this all in one shot. You actually pay it in small installments, usually spread out over 1 to 2 years, depending on the project. So if we see this example over here, a $600,000 property, you'd only be paying $30,000 every 6 months in order to purchase this property, which makes it a lot easier to save up for the deposit. The second type of investor that these properties are ideal for are those that don't have the time and don't want to manage a property right away, because the closing for pre-construction properties is usually 2 to 3 years after you sign the purchase and sale agreement. So if we see a typical timeline of the pre-construction purchase process, you'll see that most of the paperwork and most of the time goes into the first 30 days. That's when our company will help guide you through all the steps, starting with submitting a worksheet, signing the contract, doing a lawyer review, helping you get a mortgage approval letter, and then giving the rest of the post-dated checks to the builder, so then you don't have to think about anything. Sit back, relax, and watch your property appreciate until it closes. Then a few months before closing, that's when you'll have to get involved and see if you want to assign your property, which means selling your property before closing, or B, if you choose to close your property, you'll have to arrange for your mortgage, decide if you want to rent it at that point or if you want to sell it at that point. And all these options, our company can help assess your goals at that time and help you out with your exit strategy.
Thank you for all that great information. But how does a buyer get to access these pre-construction investment opportunities, since sales are done before they even start construction?
That's a really good question, and actually it's the golden question, because how builders release their projects is not all the units at one time. They release them in different phases and different releases. And the first day access is given to a small group of agents called platinum agents, who they have a long-term standing relationship for many, many years. And in order to reward them and their investors, they give them the first day access, which has the lowest price points, the best selection of units, as well as the best incentives. After platinum agents, the next phase is usually released to VIP agents, where the price is slightly higher. After that, the project's released to general agents, where the price again goes a little higher. And lastly, you've got your public launch, which is closer to closing and at the highest price, where the builders do make the most profit. So the key is to get into either the platinum or VIP access point, and our company can again help you go into that.
Could you give us some examples of pre-construction investment opportunities that we might want to know about?
Yeah, absolutely. So our company right now has over 30 projects throughout the GTA. We've just currently launched a few platinum release projects. We've got condos in Mississauga, we have condos in King City we've just launched, we've got condos in Pickering as well, and townhomes in Oshawa. But I do want to go over 5 of our upcoming projects. So if you wanted to be added to the wait list for platinum access, our most anticipated project releases are: number 1, it's called 33 Yorkville, and it's going to be in the heart of Yorkville, an iconic building in the middle of downtown, close to everything. Number 2, we have a building called Martha James, which is being released in Burlington, near the waterfront, near Lakeshore. Number 3, we have a building called Groove Condos, which is going to be launched in Uptown Downtown, near St. Clair. Number 4, we've got Stella Condos coming up in downtown Brampton. And lastly, we have the McGibbon Condos, which we're launching in Georgetown. And all of these projects are coming up in the next few weeks. I know there's a lot to choose from, but if this is something that you're interested in and investing into, you can contact us, give us a call, and we will help assess your goals. Combined with our years of experience, we can find the project that's the right fit for you.
Puja, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a lot of great information.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It's been a wonderful time.